Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this program on MEHR's People Innovations channel. Today, we are going to look at some of the trends which are disrupting HR. Now, HR for the last 10 to 15 years, there has been a lot of changes, but there have been three major trends which I'm seeing nowadays. So, to the HR fraternity or the sorority, as I should say, what are these trends? Let's look at them. The top three trends. The first trend is digitalization. Gone are the days of ledgers and printouts and even basic computers. Now everything is seamless and digital. What are some of the major changes that we are seeing? More usage of IT systems, integration with biometrics, integration with what we call enabling technologies, which are people technologies, which makes it more and more. Where do we see these digital resources being used? First, HCM solutions. So there is a whole range of HCM solutions. I think you should throw away your Excel sheets, etc., and focus on having a good integrated solution which gives reporting, which gives data management in a better way. Now, whether it is backup loading, scaling up operations, whatever you want to do, a digital HCM solution is a must. Second, and here we see one of the examples of one of the companies which has reduced its cost of ownership by switching to softwares like Workday. These are basically cloud-based solutions. And in these kind of cloud-based solutions, what we see is a lot of employees have a self-service mechanism and only a fewer queries are coming into HR. That saves HR time and also improves the quality of service. Next trend, decentralization of HR. What do we mean by decentralization? Frankly, one of the most common things is all the HR activities, as I discussed, were being now outsourced and embedded in the business, which means that most of the tasks which traditionally HR did is no longer being done by HR. Who is doing those tasks? Traditionally, these tasks are now being done by employees, by their managers, and therefore a lot of the activities like scheduling training, like managing their appraisals, like conducting surveys, a lot of this can be done directly by the employee rather than wasting the time of the HR. A good example of this is a company like Chiquita. Chiquita has decentralized all its activities to employees and managers, making the HR team smaller, nimbler, and able to focus on non-transactional work, right? So today, it reduces the number of HR workers from 145 to 1 in 225. So the number of queries being reduced, and therefore the number of workers per X ratio. So this is a good example of a smaller HR footprint. Another example is a company like Timken. Timken is one of the global steel and mechanical components companies. They've been reducing the number of clicks. That means if one person wants to get data, he can reduce his number of clicks from earlier he used to take 4 clicks or 4 times he has to iterate to find any data. Now he has the interface is so simple that in 1 click he gets all the data that he wants. Another example. Now this of course is a major trend, which is that HR is no longer seen as an ivory tower function. What do I mean by that? That means the HR has to know their business, they are embedded in the business, they have the pulse of the business, and they are able to react very quickly to any business changes. We see terms like HR business partners who are more business embedded, who understand the business and who solve business issues quicker and faster. This is the biggest trend that we are seeing nowadays. Partly this is because of digitization. They are able to mine better data. HCM solutions are coming up. So these are the changes that I'm seeing, which is also changing the way the business sees HR and the HR sees business. And of course, because of this, they're able to engage with employees quicker, faster, and send information and get information really, really fast. So guys, thank you. I hope this short and sweet video helps you see some of the changes which are disrupting HR. So be part of the HR disruption, guys, and girls, I should say.